Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our aftermarket review, where every afternoon here on the channel we dive into the markets, we see how they held up for the day, most importantly take a look at the plays we talked about this morning and see how they panned out. Now as you can see, I'm not at home, been out running errands, sitting here in the parking lot. Thought I'd go ahead and shoot the video. Again, that's the beauty of trading, is you can do it from anywhere as long as you got yourself an internet connection. If you're new to the channel, my name is Josiah and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living, and I'm here to teach you how to do the same. If you're already out there trading, I'm here to help you take your game to the next level. So let's get into the market, see how they performed today. We said this morning I thought that the markets would end up being green. We did. We had a good day. The VIX actually closed green slightly, 0.35%. The S&P 500 was up almost 1%, 0.98%. The Dow Jones Industrial was up 0.64%, and the NASDAQ was up 1.62%. Pretty good day overall. You can't really fuss about those numbers. In the after hours, the S&P 500 is down about 0.33%. Most of the watch list that I got here was green. Market was overall green today. Crypto had a pretty good day. Just about everything, all the major coins up. So that was good. Let's get into our plays and see how they performed today. So the first one I want to talk about is IMPP. I talked about it this morning. Said that if it pulled down and bounced off the 48-cent level, that'd be looking to take a trade between the 48 and 52-cent levels. I said if it broke down under 48, I'd be looking for it to fall closer to 45, 46 before taking a position. Now, it opened up this morning. It bounced off that 48-cent level. In fact, it bounced off of it flat. Hit 48 cents, come up. I took a position in it at 48.10, and it never did get up as high as I wanted. I went ahead and set a stop or a take profit at 51.10, and I went ahead and put a stop loss in there so that if it falls back down to where I bought in, it'll kick me out and I'll just wash out even on it. But it never got up to my 51.10 level, so I'm still holding that position. However, it did come down, bounced right off our Fibonacci line, just the way it was supposed to. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes it doesn't go out, but we got a good position. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Now, I was disappointed in PK. We talked about parks, hotels, and recreations earlier on this morning's show. I bought into it. I bought it low. It dropped down. I went ahead and bought in at $13.50, which I thought was a fantastic price. It actually come down from that and then ended up closing the day at $13.49. So I'm about a penny down per share on that position. Not a big deal, but it just did not move like it should be moving. All the analysts are coming out there upgrading their ratings on it, and it just isn't going in the right direction. Now, yesterday I told you I had taken a play on SOS. It got beaten way down, took a position into it, dropped further, took a second position, got my average down to 22.75. It was up over 6.5% in the pre-market. I was thinking it was just going to run. I did have a stop loss put in there, so if it dropped under 23 cents, it would kick me out. Got kicked out just right before market open, and good thing too, because it just continued to fall throughout the day, getting down to about 20 cents. So we ended up making about 1% on that trade today, just slightly over 1% ROI on that position. Now the other position I want to talk about that I had from yesterday, and that's Redbox. Now I said I bought Redbox yesterday, bought it, sold it, put a buy order in if it dropped under 990. It did. Held it overnight. See how it played out today. Had a stop loss in where if it dropped under 950 it would kick me out. Kicked me out today. So I took a 4% loss on that position. However, it fell. It started getting strength, started coming back up. I bought back in at $8.90 and rode that up to $10.40. Now, that represented a 5.6% gain. So even with our loss on it, by buying back in and making the gain that I did, we ended up coming out ahead on that position by 1.6%. And if you're still holding it, it ran up even further. In fact, it closed at $9.85, and in the after hours, it's up to $9.95. So it's continuing to climb. So if you bought it, couldn't sell it today, was planning on selling it tomorrow, you're going to get a better return than I did. So that's how we played that one. Coinbase was fantastic today. Let me pull that up because I was really happy with that. Bought into it this morning. We talked about it. I said it hadn't been going down to my $50 level. I was going to raise my price level. I was going to look at it somewhere under the 53 mark. Now, I got into that today at 52.29. If you was a little more patient, you got it down about $1 cheaper than that. But I got into it at 52.29, thought it was a great price, and it ended up topping out at nearly $60 today. I got out of it at 58.75. It looked like it was going to pull back. I went ahead and liquidated the position. However, it did end up running, but that was a whopping 12.3% gain on Coinbase today. So I was super excited about Coinbase. And the last little tidbit that I gave you this morning, stock we was looking at, I said was NIO, because it had such a good day in Hong Kong yesterday. I thought that there was a good chance it was going to run up just like it did the other day when we made the trade and match that Hong Kong exchange. It didn't end up getting there. I said that we was looking for it to get up around 23.95 is where I was hoping it would go to. Ended up only getting up to 23.21 today. But it did fall right down at market open, like I said I thought it would. I said normally right at market open, NIO has a pullback. So I ended up getting into NIO at 22.38 and exiting out of it at 22.95. It's a short little swing, but it's 2.5% in and out. No muss, no fuss. It worked out really well. I was happy with it overall. And then the last thing, we've been holding Signature Bank now for about a week. I bought Signature Bank. I averaged down on it. Got my average down. We actually bought another position in Signature yesterday, but I used it just as a day trade. I didn't average down my overall position, so I still had the original 2 positions that I got in that was at $178. And I got out of that position today at $183 for a $5 a share gain on that position. I was really happy with that. That gave me a 2.8% gain on Signature Bank. So, I mean, overall, we just had a bang-up day. The only downside to it is we're still holding IMPP. I'm not worried about that. And, Redbox started out bad for us, but that's why you put in your stop losses, you put in your take profit orders, if you're not going to be sitting right there and watching them, and you let that work for you. It kicked me out, it fell down, I was able to buy it much cheaper, and then it found strength, rallied up. We lost 4%, but then we made 5.6%. That gave us a net profit of 1.6%. And that's how you make money in the stock market, even on a losing play. That's how you make money on the stock market, even on down days. That's why I say we don't care if the market's green or red around here. If the market's red, that's fine. As long as I can find a position to buy in and it comes up, I can make money. You can make money. That's what I'm here to teach you. It's what I'm here to help you with. Be sure, go down, hit the like button for me. Help me get these videos out to as many people as possible. Subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss any of my upcoming content. We've got a lot of things in store. Speaking of things in store, I've got a giveaway going on this Friday. I said I was titling every one of my afternoon videos Take Action, because that's what separates the 1% from the 99%. You got to be able to take action. I said that all you had to do to be qualified is to be subscribed to the channel, go down to the comment section below, type in the word action, share this video to someone you care about that could prosper from the information, and you're going to be qualified for that giveaway. So make sure you do those things, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be sure and join us for Before the Bell. We'll go over how the market's looking in the morning, give you my picks for the day of what I'm going to be trading on, and until then, be blessed. And remember, we never trade with our emotions. We always trade by the numbers.